trailblazing scientist. She pioneered the close study of chimpanzees in the wild and went on to become one of the world's most prominent environmental activists. Conservationist Jane Goodall has died at the age of 91. As well as her groundbreaking observations, she also drew the public into the wild, partnering with the National Geographic Society to bring her beloved chimps into their lives through film, TV and magazines. Well, for more on her life and legacy, we're joined now by Pierre, President of the Jane Goodall Institute here in France. Thanks so much for being with us on the programme this evening, Pierre. Jane Goodall, she's credited Thanks for being with us. So Jane Goodall, she's credited with revolutionising science. It's a big claim. Tell us, how exactly will she be remembered? And for you, what were her most groundbreaking achievements?
I think that she, I mean, there's, many achievements that Jane did during her life. Of course, she's well known for having the first one to be discovering that chimps were actually making tools and using tools, and that was not, the only capability that was for human beings, but only animals. And of course, furthermore, we've discovered much more about animals and their capability. But she's, been an explorer, she's been a scientist, and then she became an activist to play a huge role during all those years for the environment, for people, and for peace in general.
And how will she be most remembered then, as a tireless advocate, as you say, for the protection and restoration of the natural world?
I think so. I think that she's not only a primatologist, she's been acting for environment globally. And of course, as you know, she's she was United Nations Messenger of Peace. So I think that a lot of scientists around the world, a lot of environmentalists, sees her as a guide and for all those years. And I think that she will be remembered as a very famous environmentalist. That's what we think. And of course, for what she has done in terms of protecting the environment, setting up an NGO, having people on the ground, trying to focus on education of the younger people. So she's done so much that I think that she will be environmental for the whole all those things that she's done in her life.
And while we're always hearing so much bad news when it comes to the environment, climate change, global warming, but Jane, she really tried to balance those realities with a message of hope, didn't she? It wasn't all doom and gloom for her.
Yeah, absolutely. She, I think that was, something that she was very happy to do, is she was always trying to pull people in the right direction. So with a very positive message, basically saying that, if everyone acts, that those acts all together can actually make change. And it's not necessarily always too late, although there is so much pressure on the environment and so on. And actually, the groundwork that we do in many countries, but mostly in Africa, proves that with specific actions, including people, including all the ecosystem, it works. And actually we can reforest areas, we can regenerate the environment and so on. So it's she's always had that very positive message, and that message forwarding it to the Roots and Shoots programs, which is the educational program that she's been working on for 30 years now.
And she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom also by former US President Joe Biden. Talk to us a little bit about the very many civilian awards and honours she received during her lifetime, Pierre.
I think that she has so many awards that she's been given during all her careers that it would take a lot of time. But yes, she's been recognized for so many things, and for not only environmental actions that she's very well known from the public for, but also for her actions towards people, towards peace. And with the NGO, the Jane Goodall Institute, we act. We have the Peace Day. We have different type of actions, but which goes beyond purely pure environmental activist work.
Pierre, we'll have to leave it there for now, but thank you so much for being with us on the programme this evening. We do appreciate your time. That is Pierre Quintard, President of the Jane Goodall Institute here in France.